Good morning or afternoon. This is JC. I'm not sure exactly how to control the sound on this because the sound is part of the article. The article is entitled, "I'm the Canadian who was detained by ICE for 2 weeks. It felt like I had been kidnapped," by Jasmine Mooney. All right, this is reported in The Guardian. Excuse me. And here's what she had to say. "Everything felt like it was meant to break you." Jasmine Mooney had been working the U.S. on a visa. She had traveled between the U.S. and Canada, where she's from, multiple times without issue. Until one day, upon returning to the U.S., she was questioned by a border patrol, border officer, about her visa. Her visa was suddenly revoked, and when she went to reapply, she was detained in San Diego without an explanation. Mooney was then sent to multiple detention centers. Wow. One was in San Luis Regional Detention Center in Arizona, which was more than 150 miles away, where she was placed in a freezing cold cell with 30 other women. "The room was ice cold," she writes. "Around me, women lay curled into themselves, like in a fetal position, heads covered, looking like a room full of corpses. During her detention, Mooney spoke to the women with her. Not one of these women had a criminal record," she writes, "but the problem was the bureaucratic nightmare of getting out. There were no clear answers, no timeline, and no way to move forward. And that's when I made a decision. I would never allow myself to feel sorry for my situation again, no matter how hard it was. I had to be grateful because every woman I met was in an even more difficult position than mine." And some of the comments just for you. "The so-called Christian magus did this. Next time one preaches a Bible verse, call out their hypocrisy. They aren't real Christians, they're idol worshipers. You were kidnapped, and I'm so sorry for my country and what has become and what you had to go through. We have been taken over by a fascist. I will fight like hell, but I don't know where to begin. There's no words to adequately express my deepest felt sadness and anger that this happened to you as well as to those other women and to every other victim, regardless of race, ethnicity, gender, etc. I'm so damn pissed off at this country, the farce of an administration, for doing this and all of the rest of their foolish, harmful, devastating actions." Well, that's enough. Look, a Canadian woman working in our country, detained for 2 weeks, and she was actually being a productive citizen. She was working here. And if she was working here, then she was paying taxes into the IRS tax system. And I don't know if she'll ever come back. It doesn't say whether she's going to come back, whether she got her visa back or not, but this is just absolutely ludicrous and terrible. And I thank you, Chief, whatever your name was, I can't remember now, but I thank you for putting your story out about all what's happening in this country, because this is an example of what he was talking about when he said the military is taking over the country. It is. And I want to say one other thing. Well, I'll say it in a separate video. So this is JC saying, fuck ICE, fuck Donald Trump, fuck Elon Musk, and fuck any of the other people in the government who are willing to do this to the honest people who are hardworking, and whether they're citizens or whether they're working on green cards or other types of visas. It's a terrible thing, a horrible thing. This is JC saying, Pak Samorchak, keep on